Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. We're here and we're going to take care of Lemmy. So what we're going to do is get the skin for the 107 Scimitar, and we're going to stick Lemmy in this tank. So let's go over here. There we go. So the first thing we're going to do here is swap this girl, well, swap her skills to Lemmy. So let's go here. Better. Now, since he's unassigned, we'll do that. And now we're going to take the man himself and stick him in this tank. Vehicle assignment. Now the thing you need to know is that this is going to corrupt him. And it will make him, what do you call it? It will change his, hang on a second here, status. All right. Right now he's universal. He has been assigned to no nation or group, what have you. But the 107 is a tech tree tank, and you stick a commander in there, it's going to tag him for that nation, in this case the Blue Nation group in Cold War, which is not a problem, but I'm just telling you up front that's what's going to happen. So there we go. #107 Scimitar. Alright, so now that's cool. And you're probably asking me indirectly, why are you doing that? Because we're going to now get the skin. Go to Metal Fest. Pick up the bomber. So this is the dude. We'll pick up the bomber. Now we're going to get in here and we're going to put the bomber here on the tank. All right. Desert. Whoops. There we go. Bomber skin. Lastly, urban bomber skin. Oops. There we go. And now we're good. And that's the song that plays with the bomber skin. Which ironically, I've never heard before. Once you get to the chorus, there we go. going to do is get us a match and record that. And I'll be back very soon from your perspective. Me, obviously. Welcome to Kazarine. Man, I have a good one for you. It took me much, much longer than I thought. A couple of hours, actually. But this is way, way, way well worth it. So I'm here with my friend, Extreme. And we're here in the Kazarine Desert, which is a good map for light tanks because it's kind of wide open. And there presents lots of opportunities for change of direction, opportunity spotting, etc. And there's a big hit sniper that's under that bridge or the other bridge. So here I am just on the spotting, search for tanks. Now a genius showed up. Well, genius, guess what? You're not a genius. You're a bulldog, and my auto loader makes quick work of him. Because I have the Deadeye skill, which gives you added 6% to catching a guy on fire, and he piled fire, and I finished it. So that was a good sign right from the very beginning. Always love to see that, which doesn't happen that often, really. So it's me and my LEMMY kicking butt already. I mean, I had several good games, but I was looking for something extra special if I could get it. And Extreme did a great job in this match. And this is the thing that's good, man. There's so much harassment from other guys that I'm really able to add my firepower. Now here is the freak. He just drilled me. But guess what? He has about a 20-second reload, so I'm counting the seconds off, in my head to myself. And I'm going to end up killing this guy. Or he's going to get killed by somebody else. But I pounded him for a ton of damage. It was a gamble that I knew I could kill him even if he hit me. So he did get lucky and hit me. So, it's a calculated risk, as the saying goes. This is another one. I got this guy. I had help. Fine with me. It doesn't matter. I don't care if they steal the kill. They're keeping me alive. That's how I look at it. A lot of times people will complain, oh man, that guy stole my kill. Well, they're keeping me alive. I'll just go look on somebody else. It's all on how your perspective is. I'm not running a operation where I need kills. I'm just trying to win the game, work on my long haul, and see if I can, get you a really good example of myself playing the 107 effectively. Oh yeah, that is. This is help. This is 2 light tanks butchering this guy, and that was my boy Extreme that finished him off. Now my boy Extreme is in the white T-34 with pink. I don't see where he is yet. Let me see if I can find him. Whoops. There he is. He's the guy that stole my kill. Finished that guy off. He had a darn good game in this one too, and I said, when we were done, I thanked him for kicking butt. So that was Extreme, the guy that had just finished off the dude that I was working on. Gotta be careful. Hey buddy. Dug. This gun is just a killer gun, and I'm getting help on these guys. It's fantastic. Well, he fired, and well, you won't fire again. He's dead. I got that one. That's cool. I'm not worried about it. It's nice to get a kill, but if I get, 3,000, 4,000 damage and no kill, I'm not complaining. So, fantastic stuff right there. Bing, bang, boom. So here you go. As I said, my boy Extreme did something good. I didn't want to spoil it. Second place overall, butt kicker. I lucked out, got the MVP. I wanted to have my 107 with the Motorhead skin with my LEMMY Commander front and center. I got that. And Shazam, that's what I wanted to get. So, dude, I'm totally thrilled. The LEMMY skin and the LEMMY Commander is just fantastic. All right, here we are in the end of game screen. This is where you get to relish what happened. As you can see, I did pretty well with the silver, 43,000. I made 3,000 commander points, but he's maxed out. And that's the secret. And when you're playing Cold War, if you can put higher quality 6, 7, 8, 9 skill commanders in your tanks, it makes more of an impact because just this much can separate the men from the boys. My LEMMY here has got a 9 skill full rack of commander skills, which is awesome, and I'll show it to you. But I'm going to show you the medals first. 3 kills I made, which is fine. I could have had maybe 2 more, but I'm not really worried about it. Did good, 3,800 damage, 5,000 assist. I told him when we finished, man, this is going to be close. I mean, I could be MVP. I can feel it. My spidey senses were going off. So did more damage than my health, of course. Second class badge, not bad. This was for knocking out crew or modules. And this is just, my percentage of my mark of excellence. As you see, number 1, my boy was number 2 with 2,400 damage. He got that 1 kill that I was working on, which is fantastic. That's great. That way he doesn't go home empty-handed, He got even more spotting damage than I did, so that was fantastic. And the other dude in the Centurion who got 3rd place, had another good game. But look at all these guys. Good game, good game, good game. 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. So that's 4, 6, 8, 11, 13 in your top 6. You do that, you're going to win the game. Okay? That's just the way it is. You pull off that kind of scoring, you're going to win easily, and we won relatively easily. So I was just super lucky to get all that. Now let's go check out the commander. All right, well, let's go back one. For those of you who haven't seen it, you can zoom in here. You check out his bass guitar. You got the inlaid wood. It looks fantastic. The forearm tattoo, the patch of Motorhead Ace of Spades on the back of his jacket is phenomenal. He's got the bracelet, which is killer, the rings. He has also that killer Iron Cross necklace. And one of the things you don't really notice is that on the top of his hat, he's got the Cross Cavalry Swords, a gold hat pin. Well, that's on my tank. I put that on my tank because that's part of the Ace of Spades Motorhead pack of stuff they give you. And I'll show you that as well. But let's go check out his commander skills first. All right, there we go. So, steady aim, all this stuff speaks for itself. Now, snapshot helps the ability to lock onto a target as you're passing by. Accuracy during rotation. So, this is your target, and as your tank comes by, and the tank turret, we're going to go with this. Okay, this is the gun. So this is the turret with the gun, and as you pass by, the gun is locked onto the tank, and so this helps your gun's lock on be more accurate. So this is accuracy during rotation. This helps that. This is the Deadeye, which is a plus 6% of catching the guy on fire every time you hit. Well, it's not that big of a deal when you use it on a boom gun that reloads every whatever seconds. But this gun is a 6-shot autoloader. And dude, you're going like every time one of those hits, it's like it could catch him on fire. It could catch him on fire. If you get a chain gun, like a bunch of them, AMX 32, AMX 40, well, this one, BMPs have it as well. Those chain guns, they're nasty, man. Those things will catch you on fire. All right, we have Born Leader. This ups, every one of your crew skills. Now, Born Leader does the same thing that the, ventilation, I just call it the fan. All right, those do the same thing. And the enhanced rations, all three of these do the same thing. So if you can add these three things to your commander and tank, you're looking at 3 bumps in crew performance. Makes a difference. Advanced armor angling makes you take a little less damage. It makes it, you can feel the difference when guys are shooting at you when you have it versus when you don't have it. Believe that. It really shows up big time when I'm running 38H matches to build commanders. When you don't have it and then you put it on, it's like, oh, well, certain shots just don't even do damage to you at all. It helps deflect them. It's awesome. Controlled impact. As a fast guy, you're going to bump into dudes. So not only does this do more damage when you ram a guy, it also reduces the damage when you get hit. So it's a offense. I call it offense and defense. You don't get just defense or just offense, both. Super fantastic. Run and gun, plus 10% for shells only, not missiles, but shells only on the run. And this tank is a great on the run tank for shooting, which is why that's what you saw me do. It's not a sniper. You want to be moving around and just, drilling guys. Rapid aim, this increases turret rotation speed. However, whenever you add rapid aim, it's going to cause your accuracy during rotation number to be less accurate. So that number is going to increase. That's why we use the snapshot to reduce the number. So basically, when I've added the rapid aim of faster turret rotation, my actually during rotation number increased, being less accurate, and so I added the snapshot to reduce it back. So basically, it cancels each other out as far as the ruining and then the correction of your accuracy during rotation. So you got to be careful. Some tanks have low numbers already for accuracy during rotation. This one's pretty low to begin with, meaning it's accurate. Some tanks are not accurate during rotation. You got to be careful about that. And then, of course, rapid loading. It loads faster. Duh, it speaks for itself. So that is the killer setup for this tank. The setup for this commander is the same as the one for the 101, except that on the 101 we don't have the Deadeye, so because it doesn't matter, it's a slow fire cannon, one every like 3 seconds, so it's not really helpful. So if we take off the Deadeye, I have a separate commander that looks exactly the same as this, except instead of Deadeye, it's got the Iron Mace to give extra distance damage. So this is the Lemmy, the butt kicker himself. And this dude was completely worth it. Now, I bought the 2-pack and got the War Pig guy as well. I'll put him on a different tank. I haven't figured out which one, but he's a 3-star commander. And he would look really great on a mercenary tank. So, I don't know. I might stick him in the Absolution because his leather outfit looked great with that absolution tank. I just haven't decided yet, but just letting you know because it was a bargain. You get 2 3-star commanders that were good to me. If you don't like this guy, don't get him. It's no big deal, but it's one of those things. So I hope you guys enjoyed that match, enjoyed the review of the skin. It's fantastic. It plays the song Bomber, which is, I had never heard that song before, and it's not like awesome, but it's kind of catchy. I prefer Ace of Spades, but that one you have to buy that Russian premium tank to have the Ace of Spades playing, which I would like to have, but well, you know, I'm not buying that, dude, unless I get a tank refund from a long haul or a season war chest. If that happens, well then I'd have to be able to afford it. But I'm not going to go spend $50 for, you know, a tank. So that just isn't happening. So that's not a big deal. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So I'm working on, you know, the Metal Fest, working on my season. Right now I'm just about stage 80. So we got 2 more war chests to go, plus long hauls for this week and probably next week as well. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen. I've gotten, you know, 8,000, 9,000, and 10,000 gold duplicate tank refunds from long hauls or from season pass war chests. So it's possible that I could get one, and then if I do, well, Ace of Spades, you know, tank, it becomes an option. So we'll just wait and see. But the main thing is I wanted to show you the skin, show you the LEMMY, show you the tank in action. It looked really great. And then if I was lucky, which I was able to get an MVP with LEMMY front and center. It's awesome. Also, there's a voice, the LEMMY voice is there. I don't know if that's, you know, his voice or if that's a guy doing an impersonation. It didn't sound 100% right, but I don't know the situation. I'm not going to say, you know, definitively. It was kind of low in the volume, but it sounded pretty good. So, you know, it wasn't a problem. So if you're considering the LEMMY Commander, I say go for it, but, you know, it's it's subjective. It's like chocolate or vanilla. So hope this helped. Hope you learned something. Tell your friends so they can check it out if they're metal guys. Like, you know, I'm a semi-metal guy. My son is a super metal guy. You know, more metal than me, which I was impressed with. But that covers everything, really. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, saw stuff that was cool, what have you. Look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. And as always, like and subscribe. This is my FV-107 with the Motorhead skin. And there's my LEMMY Commander. Check it out. Of course, I have my Iron Duke emblem. On the front right corner panel, you see Lemmy Adams, and that's got his gold hat pin right there. Just fantastic stuff. And there's Lemmy's hat right here on the other side. Hope you enjoy it. This is a fun tank. And I will see you guys later on the battlefield.